Hello and welcome to episode 20 of my Cricket Captain 2020 save with Leicestershire. Last episode we played the first few games of the T20 Blast. I believe we played the first three. We definitely would have played the first two. This is the scorecard for the third, if we didn't play that, because at this point I really cannot remember. And then we played against Worcestershire. We bowled him up for 123. Mo and Ali got 50, but no one else really did anything. Tong and Rashid both superb. We chased it down. Well, not particularly convincingly. Tom Wesley, 44 off 62. Strike rate of not a lot, let's put it that way. Murray batted well at the start, and he was really the reason we won the game. We then played Warwickshire. We reached 98 for 5 after 14 overs, and then it rained again. It was originally reduced to 14 overs, rained again. We didn't have a great score, so it's probably a good job that the rain came back. And then finally we played Lancashire. We scored 182, good innings from us. Contributions from Murray, Donald, Ackerman, Slater and Hill both at the end. They ended up chasing it down, disappointingly. They had a very good start. Dane Villas finished it off for them. Ackerman the pick of the bowlers. So we have two T20s against Notts today, and then a championship game against Surrey. I should show you the tables actually, shouldn't I? So a championship, we're second behind Derbyshire with a game in hand, so in a good position there. T20 Blast, we're currently 6th, but if we win today, we could go into the top 4. Looking at how our players have done this year, Parkinson hasn't been great. So I'm debating, do we bring in Porter? I think I'm going to. Do that. 5 wickets, average of 33, it's not he's not at his best at the moment anyway. So we'll open with Porter and Tong. Batting, we'll keep that the same, I think. I think he's maybe back Cosgrove down a little bit. He hasn't been particularly good form. We'll give him another chance though. I think we've won the toss. Definitely bat first. They've got a very strong team. Bat a long way down. Bowling, however, is potentially an issue. They've got 3 bowlers. Mulaney, they'll need someone else. Tom Abel could bowl maybe. Luke Fletcher with the new ball then. Let's go. Start from Murray. 8 from the first. And we've frozen. There we go. Went for 4. Same for Norrin Donald. Good start this from us. That's 6. No, just 4. Didn't really see the ball then. 4 more. We have started well here. 28 for none after 3. Donald hits another boundary. And another. Fletcher continuing. Off the edge for 4. We'll take it. And that is 6. I don't know why it keeps freezing. That's a bit annoying. Keep going, no. Street is going at 10 and over. He does get the wicket of Donald for 18. Tom Wesley can come in. Murray off the edge for 4. So 59 for 1 at the end of the power play. Marco Murray 40 off 22. Both bowlers have been pretty expensive. Fletcher is going to bowl out. He's hit for 4 more. And he gets a wicket with his final ball. So now we've got the change bowlers on. Hopefully Cosgrove, he's not good enough on this game, is he? He's really not. Ackerman goes as well. This is terrible now. We're going to have to bring the aggression down a bit. Can't lose another wicket. Too soon anyway. Slater does well. I mean, bowling maiden overs in T20. Mulaney's bowled 3 overs for 7 runs. It just does not happen. Ben Duckett, knowing this game will probably end up getting a wicket. It's just, it is a joke, isn't it? How does Ben Duckett take a wicket against us? Ridiculous. It just, he's got 2 in 2. I don't get it. He's about to bowl a double wicket maiden. Triple wicket maiden for... Honestly, I do not understand this game at times. We've gone from being in a perfectly good position to just completely throwing it away. Ben Duckett taking 3 wickets in an over. It's going to end up with 4 for here. It's just... I don't get it. I really don't know what I can do. How am I supposed to compensate for Duckett taking 3 wickets? At least Slater's doing alright. Must be in their 30s by now. Yeah, 41. Final 2 overs. 6 for Slater. He is about to go to 50. And he does. 52. Final ball. Klein's going to be run out, but at least Ben Slater's got us to... Well, it's still a terrible score, but he's made it slightly less embarrassing. We need early wickets. I've forgotten to change the highlights again. And terrible start from Porter. Tongue. Go to Rashid Khan. We need something from anyone. Klein. I mean, there's so much room for improvement in this T20 side. We're a very good 4-day team now, but there's a lot of work to be done if we're ever going to challenge in any of the limited overs competitions. Porter gets 2 wickets from 2 balls there. We're just going to have to bowl Rashid Khan out because we need wickets. Is that a hat-trick for Jamie Porter? I think it might be. It is. Well bowled Jamie Porter. Hat-trick for him. He gets another wicket as well. Good move to bring him in, wasn't it? 4 for 20. We're going to have to bowl him out as well. And now this is where we struggle because Ackerman as a 5th bowler isn't really good enough. And they're going to do it comfortably in the end. But win by 5 wickets with more than 5 overs left. Ben Duckett, man of the match. We've got a championship game now against Surrey, so back to our first class team. Child is still with England. So Cosgrove is going to come in. He's going to bat at 6. Actually, no, we'll keep him at 5, that's fine. Bowling. I mean, it is a good attack, to be fair. Parkinson's in pretty bad form. But hopefully the return of the championship can improve his fortune somewhat. Definitely not going to be bowling first if we win. Although having said that, I mean, it's going to be very cloudy for the majority of the match. So whether we just bat first while the pitch is as good as it can be. It's a tough one. I think that's what we're going to do. Because the conditions are going to be pretty much the same throughout the whole match. So if we bat when the pitch is the best it will be, I mean, good start, 12 off the first over. Slater goes here. Hopefully just batting when the pitch is decent, then we can get a decent score. Hazard goes early though. Bancroft and Wesley in together, although Wesley is about to be removed. Cosgrove has started nicely. 95 of 3 at lunch. Cosgrove going soon after lunch. Ackerman as well. It's inconsistent at times, this middle order. Donald goes for a duck. Tom Curran's taken 4 for 24. You need Bancroft to hopefully get us a decent score. We're just going to defend from the other end. Bancroft goes eventually now. 55 for him. Can we scrape our way up to something half respectable? Could maybe get 200. We have got 200. We've done well. This has been a good partnership. 75. Very good partnership. Tongue finally goes for 35, but very valuable innings from him. Griffiths 40 as well. Could he get a 50? He's not going to. Porter's going to be caught at mid-on, so we do fall short of the second batting point. But we put on 99 for the last 2 wickets, so a pretty decent effort. And now we've got 25 minutes to bowl at them with the new ball. Tongue and Porter sharing it, of course. They do survive to the end of the day. We'll keep going on day 2. Change of bowling now. Parkinson comes in, as does Gavin Griffiths. Parkinson finally gets a breakthrough for us. Thomas is going to go. Caught on bowled, easy catch for Callum Parkinson. And our 2 left-handers in. We'll go with the off spinner, Colin Ackerman. Lees is going to go as well. Hopefully they'll collapse now. Taylor, the new batsman. Ackerman expensive. Go back to Tongue. And Porter. It's looking very much like they're going to set a first innings lead. Despite batting conditions being worse than when we batted. There we are. Ackerman again. Parkinson. Rain stop play. We only lead by 3. We now no longer lead, but Ackerman's going to get Adil Ali here for 22. Jason Roy. We'll take the new ball. A couple of overs before the end of play. Porter is going to get Jason Roy first ball with the new ball. And then Josh Tongue. Go with the same pair. Start of day 3. Porter gets his second. Tom Curran's going to go first ball. Don Bess. Good sign for them, but he goes early as well. We're really ripping through him here with the new ball. Verdi goes first ball. Tongue's on a hat trick. He's not going to get it. Go with Griffiths. Just need to get done here. Tongue's going to get Taylor for 89. They're all out for 323, a lead of 76 runs. So hopefully we can. We have, well, arguably the best batting conditions of the match, because in the evening the sun's going to come out for a bit. So hopefully we can just reach our score without losing too many wickets. But Tom Curran again. Early wickets for him. He's going to get Wesley too. Tom Curran is absolutely tearing through us in this game. Oh, these spinners in, Verdi and Bess. We're effectively 13 for 4 now with Bancroft going. It's going to be a run out, in fact. It will be Bancroft. Don't know what he's doing. Why on earth you'd run that in this sort of situation, I don't know. But again, a lot of things about this game really make me question how it gets sold, to be honest. But there we are. Donald goes as well for 6, and we're falling apart at Ackerman to keep the strike. Parkinson goes. Lead of only 50. Just need some runs from anyone. We're not going to win this game, I can tell you that. Tom Curran again, absolutely ripping through us. And in this game, with the bat, we've been absolutely terrible. Not good enough at all. They need 97 to win. And it just is going to happen, isn't it? They got that with their opening partnership in the first innings. Yeah, Josh Tong going at 8 and over. It's so annoying sometimes, this game. It's times like this, I don't know what I can do. I don't see what I can change. With, you know, going at nearly a run a ball. Terrible performance. Sorry, leapfrog us in the table. We're now 22 points off Derbyshire. After being in a good position, we're slowly slipping down the championship. Finally we get Child back from England duty. Back to our T20 side. He's going to come in for Cosgrove. I can't leave out Slater because he's been fantastic. So Child's going to come in. Everyone else can get some batting practice. We're going to do that. And just hope that for once we can perform. Bat first again if we win the toss. We do. We've gone with an unchanged team. No, Stuart Broad comes in. That's brilliant, isn't it? Just what I wanted. Aggression lower for Broad. Murray. Good start. Back up for Fletcher. Keep it at 7 for Broad. He gets an Aaron Donald. Back up for Luke Fletcher. 22 for 1 after 5 overs. Don't know what's going on with Tom Wesley, but he hasn't scored quickly at all in the competition this year. A few boundaries here though, off Mulaney. That looked outside the line. This has been a terrible episode so far. That might have just been in line actually. Yeah. Child at the crease now. Struggled quite a bit for England. Well, certainly the games I've seen anyway. Yeah, I mean it's not a great run. Maybe a while before he's called up for England again, averaging 26 from 7 tests. We don't see many more chances given. Unless of course your name is Keaton Jennings. Or James Vince, but I'm a biased Hampshire fan. So, Child doing well here. Good start from him. Which is good because no one else has done well. Murray can hopefully get a move on. 70 for 2 at halfway. It's not a terrible position, but Murray, I don't get how these supposedly very aggressive batsmen are just scoring at less than a run a ball. Career strike rate 148. Child hasn't had any issues. Apart from he's nearly bad at a maiden. Which happens way too much in this game, by the way. Not enough rotation of the strike. Murray goes for 28. May as well not have batted. It's just Any bowler who's decent as well in T20 is completely overpowered. Stuart Broad, Rashid Khan, although not for me. That's going to be Slater, I thought, gone. It's probably going to be another run out. Yeah, I thought he might have been out. 1 over left, we might even make 120. We do, luckily. But Broad has 4. Ackerman finishes it off with a boundary, but I mean, Child our only decent effort in that innings. Even the few who scored, I mean, strike rates at 93, 70 and 65 in T20 is not good enough. And again, we're going to open the bottom with Rashid Khan, we just need early wickets. I keep forgetting to change the highlight, so it won't be a wicket. Good start though, to be fair. At the moment it's looking like being 3 defeats from 3 in the episode. Rashid Khan, he's overrated in this game, isn't he? I was supposed to be underrated in the game. Overrated compared to what he shows in the game. Current year, I mean, 11 wickets, but his economy 9.12. In last year, 6.87, 7.26. His career, 6.57. He's going at 9s consistently. It's annoying. Tongue. Again, I forgot to change it. Gonna have to keep Rashid going. He is going to get Ben Duck here. At least we break the partnership relatively early. Shreyas Iyer though, good player. Porter's going to get Hales. Rashid going for 20. You never see Rashid Khan hit for 20 in an over. It doesn't happen. Klein. Back to Porter. We just need wickets. It's the only way we're going to win this. Even still, it'll take a miracle. Klein's bowled well, to be fair to him, but we've got to go to Ackerman now. Tong. 3 to win. And again, they've done it easily. Very, very frustrating episode. We're now bottom of the T20 Blast. And falling away a bit in the Championship as well. Disappointing. It really is not a good episode whatsoever. So hopefully off camera I can get a few better results. We're going to come back for we'll do this Championship game here and then the final 2 T20s. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon where hopefully our fortunes will improve.